Hi, welcome, and thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Lincoln MKZ Reserve because it offers the most flexibility with options and packages. Before we review the 2018 Lincoln MKZ, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this video content informative, helpful, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, so let's jump right into the build. Did you see that black car? It looks really good in black. Let's step back. It looks really good in black. It looks so good in black. Before I even get into most of the stuff that I'm going to talk about right now, I just want to tell you we're going to build a black car. Let's get into build and price. There's quite a few things to cover, and I'm going to do a really good job of it. So let's jump into it. So there are 4 trim levels. And to each trim level, you can add the hybrid version. So you can see that there's a Premier, and then there's the hybrid version of the Premier. Then there's the Select, and then the hybrid version, and then the Reserve, which we're building, and then the hybrid version, and then finally the Black Label, and then the hybrid version for that. Now, so there's 4 trim levels, and you get 3 engines. Okay, you can see that there are 3 engines here. By default, the car comes with the 2-liter turbocharged inline 4 is standard on the MKZ when equipped with front-wheel drive. If you get a front-wheel drive MKZ, by default, it's got the 2-liter engine in that, and that makes 245 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. And it's standard. It's paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. Okay, now all-wheel drive is available as an option. All right, just so you know. Next up, if you opt for the Select, the Reserve, or the Black Label trims, then you can get the 3-liter turbocharged V6. So if you get the Premier, then you're either going to get this engine or the hybrid engine. You will not have this as an option. You've got to get one of the other 3 packages. But if you do opt for that, then you can get this engine. It comes really in 2 trims. If you get this 3-liter engine with front-wheel drive, then it makes 350 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. If you get it with all-wheel drive, it makes 400 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. Okay, so it makes more horsepower when it has all-wheel drive. All right, now, so we've got that all down. Let's cover this engine real quick. Now, to just give you some real updates on this engine. Now, this engine uses a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, and that's combined. Let me click on that so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. It uses a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, and that's combined with an electric motor, and that produces 188 horsepower. Okay? It produces 188 horsepower, and you can see right down here, there's the fuel numbers for it. Actual mileage, of course, will vary, but that's the general fuel mileage for it. So, we are building out the Reserve, but this is a review of the 2018 Lincoln MKZ. In general, the vehicle. So what I want to do before we jump into our Reserve build is I quickly want to go over what comes with the other trim levels. Okay, there's 3 other trim levels. So what comes with those trim levels? So we've got the Premier. That's the base model for $35,605. It comes well equipped with features such as 18-inch wheels, adaptive suspension, adaptive xenon headlights, heated mirrors, rear parking sensors, keyless entry and ignition, dual zone automatic climate control, simulated leather upholstery. But that's not unlike the Germans. They do non-leather in their base trims as well. Power adjustable front seats with heating, driver seat memory settings, and 60/40 split folding rear seats with pass-through. Standard technology on this car would be the rear view camera, Bluetooth, the Lincoln's Sync 3 infotainment interface, 8-inch touchscreen display, Sync smartphone app integration, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay, and an 11-speaker sound system with a CD player, satellite radio, and 2 USB ports. Okay, that's what you get in the Premier. That's a lot. That is a lot for $35,000. Okay, that's a lot. All right, now if you step up If you step up to the Select, that's going to get you all the stuff that I just mentioned, all right, plus auto dimming driver's side mirror, leather upholstery, genuine wood trim, front seats with four-way power lumbar adjustment and power adjustable steering wheel, enhanced interior ambient lighting, 110 volt household style power outlet, and two rear seat USB charging ports. Now, optional for this model, optional for the Select, is the Select Plus package, okay? And that adds a navigation system, a power trunk lid, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. So, for $38,000, with what seemingly is only really one package to add, you can probably get the Select for about $40,000, and that's a lot of car with a heck of a lot of features for $40,000. Whether you were just looking at a Cadillac as an option and was looking at the Lincoln, I mean, no matter what car you put this car up against, that's a lot of features for $40,000. The Reserve trim level for those features has those features as standard. As far as everything that I've just mentioned going forward, the Reserve has all of that, all right, as standard. Plus, it gets 19-inch wheels, ventilated front seats, and enhanced connectivity functionality, a 14-speaker Revel, I haven't heard of them before, Revel audio system with HD radio capability, and that's standard as well. So for 40 grand, you're getting a lot of car. You're getting a lot of car. A lot. So we're going to configure that car, but before we configure that car, let's talk about the Reserve. The Reserve trim level has all those features. I'm sorry, the black the black label. There's also the black label trim, as we're looking at, and it comes equipped similarly, just almost close to the Reserve, but it has a better interior. It gets upgraded leather and extended leather upholstery. What they mean by extended is they put leather in more places in the interior. And it gets a simulated suede headliner, most notably. And a choice of 3 unique themes. The Black Label also offers a host of special services, including a mobile showroom, remote vehicle delivery, pickup and drop off of your car for service work, and an extended premium maintenance plan, and I guess a bunch more. So, all right. There's other standalone options that you can get around for these cars too, but let's jump into our Reserve build. We are not building the Reserve. I'm just not into the hybrid engines or electric motors. Not until I absolutely have to be. Let's put it that way. So we're going to jump into the Reserve. Let's hit configure. Now, we don't want front wheel drive because I want that 400 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. So I know that we want to get the turbocharged 3-liter V6. That's going to cost us $2,750. Let's get that. And then if we want we want all-wheel drive, because remember, the front-wheel drive version makes 50 horsepower less. I want all the power, so and that's worth $2,900 to me. And it makes it a better handling car. It's not just about the horsepower. A 4-wheel drive car is just going to be more sure-footed and more confidence-inspiring. So we're going to pop the cash for that and hit select. And that's going to take us up to $46,735. Now we have the good engine and the good drivetrain. And let's move on. Let's take a look at the interior really quick. Interior, really attractive. Those seats, beautifully sculpted. Isn't that really attractive? I don't notice a heads-up display, and I didn't hear any mention of it. It's not a deal breaker, but I'm a really big fan of heads-up display. But surely the car has a digital speedometer, so it'll work. All right, so I already said that we're getting this car in black, and we are. We're getting it in black, but we can see that there's a lot of other colors here. Burgundy is going to cost you extra money. That looks like a premium color. Ruby red, white platinum, which would normally be a color that I like. This ivory pearl looks really, that looks really beautiful. Now that's a color there. You know what? Wow, that looks really good, doesn't it? Can we get a side shot of that? Can we get another shot of that? All right. Would you like to chat? No, I wouldn't. I'm good. Okay. Let's look at the black again. We're gonna go with we'll stick with the black. I said we'll go with the black. The black looks good. We'll go with the black. But let's note that the ivory pearl looks really good too. A lot of these look good. I like the gray. I like the silver, the white. This mocha looks good. I might even be game for the burgundy. So there's a lot of good colors in here, but we're gonna go with the black. And hey, it's a no cost option. So let's keep scrolling. So the exterior, we can get some packages. We can get a driver's package for $29.50. What does that include? If we click this, is that going to tell us? Okay, well, it moved our price up to just under 50, but let's see if we can find out what's included. It's a true driver's car. The driver's package combines dynamic torque vectoring and adaptive sport tune suspension to make the driving experience even more distinctive. A unique grille, 19-inch wheels, and painted brake calipers round out the exterior package. Inside, an ebony interior, and I love black leather, and touring white accents and multi-contour seats make for an interior experience that is unique to the driver's package. That sounds really good. We've already selected it. We are all over that. Now, torque vectoring, I can't give you the exact definition of it, but it basically makes the car defy physics sometimes. If you watch enough reviews of these guys, of magazines driving high performance cars with torque vectoring, they're able to really, corner and do great and really handle really well. It's worth doing a Google search if you want to know more about dynamic torque vectoring. If you do happen to know more about that, please leave a comment below so all of us can have a better idea, and I'll pin it to the top so people can see it. All right, so we've got that. That's $29.50, and that sounds really great, doesn't it? Now, magnetic appearance package, $8.95. What does that include? That gives us aluminum foot pedals, painted upper grille, 19-inch satin finish 10-spoke machine wheels with premium painted pockets. Now, I'm wondering if this package conflicts with the driver's package. Let's click add. Yeah, it does. I figured it would, and we are not going to remove the driver's package. Maybe we can get those. The only thing that really sounded good to me was the aluminum pedals. The aluminum pedals sound really good, and maybe that's going to be a standalone option. I don't know, but we'll find out when we get there. So we're going to skip over that package. What's the technology package? What's included here? This is going to give us adaptive cruise control, pre-collision assist, lane keeping, rain sensing wipers, windshield deicer, forward sensing. There's really nothing that crazy that jumps out at me with this package. The rain sensing wiper thing is cool. I'm surprised that that's not even just a standard option anyway. The stop and go cruise control, I probably wouldn't even really use that. The pedestrian detection, that's kind of cool. The car is only $49,000, and you know what? The reality is that if you were buying a German equivalent, you wouldn't be able to get this much technology for anywhere near this price. So with that said, let's go ahead and throw this in. Let's make this a really nicely equipped MKZ Reserve. Now, blind spot infotainment system with cross-traffic alert, that's included. Retractable panoramic glass roof. Ooh, it's $3,000 too. I don't even put my roof back. And look at that. That is just a dynamic piece of art and science there. Look at that technology. How they get that to be like engineering, I should say. That's gorgeous. For $3,000, I think it's worth it. For this build, I'm going to skip it just because I'm one of those people that I never usually open my sunroof. That's the thing. I think it's a really great option though. But here's the thing. When I can, I always include, when you do these builds at the end of the summary, you can usually download the PDF so you have the complete spec. So if I can do that for this car, I'm going to put it in the description below. And just so you have all the specs of everything that I think this car looks great with, I'm going to go ahead and add that sunroof, okay, that retractable panoramic glass roof, because it is gorgeous. They do have a single panel roof as well for $1,200. Okay, well, you get a couple of options there, but this is still really gorgeous, and we're going to go with that. We've already got these wheels, 19-inch satin finish 10-spoke, and that's included in the package. We're not going to mess with it because let's come back up here. Did that driver's package give us a set of wheels? No, it didn't. Yeah, it did. It gave us 19-inch wheels with. Okay, so we're not going to mess with that package because if we change the wheels, then it's going to remove that package. So we're not going to, and they're not. These wheels aren't cute anyway. So, and neither are those. The wheels aren't huge. They're just 245, 45, 19s. But that means on the flip side that it's not going to cost you a fortune to put new tires on this car because they're not huge. The interior, let's flip over. This package came with the Ebony Touring package. It looks like it's got some trim, some accent features and stitching here. Let's see what we get if we move it. It's okay. That looks a little bit better. The pedals aren't horrible. They don't look like they're aluminum, but they're not horrible. I bet you that's an LCD in there, so we're going to have a digital readout. This is very attractive. I like this car. I thought the Cadillac was going to be the top dog as far as American cars, but wow, this Lincoln's impressive. Makes me rethink things because I was really thinking about that Cadillac, and now the Lincoln's on my mind. Okay, so let's keep it moving. We've got that. That was part of the driver assistance package, but oh wow, look at this. Look at this. If you wanted to opt for pure luxury, this kind of reminds me of that Black Label, but not quite to the level, but they're kind of getting there. But for $3,000, they give you what? They give you premium LED headlamps and the Ultima system with 20 speakers. Okay, maybe this trim just comes like that anyway. We didn't see the side panel of our package. Let's see if we can see a side panel shot. See, it doesn't look like that stitching. So maybe that, obviously, maybe if you don't get this package, you get that standard kind of trim look with the car if you don't get the driver's package. The climate package for $595, we're probably going to get that. Heated steering wheel, heated rear seats. Oh, rain sensing wipers. There they are, $595. Right? I'd rather buy that than the other package where I said I was surprised it wasn't bundled with it. Sitting at $55,000. All weather floor mats. You know, this is something that you can get at the dealer at any time. You just go over to the parts department and you can get these mats at any time. But yeah, we're going to get the all-weather mats. The cargo net, I think that's relevant. Let's get the cargo net. It already comes with the heated rear seats. That's included. That's what that INC means. The steering wheel, the multi-contour front seats with active motion. What does that mean? Oh, we'd have to go look that up. But I wonder if that's anything similar to the Mercedes, because on the Mercedes, on some of those, when they call it active seats, when you turn left or right, the opposite side bolster will inflate so you don't slide around the car or slide around the seat. So I'm wondering if that active motion means that. If I can find out, I'll let you know in the description below. Navigation with voice recognition, that's included. Power rear sunshade, we're getting that. Does it come with anything else? Oh, we can't get that with the panoramic roof. Okay, no problem. No problem. That's not a deal breaker because we will probably get the windows lightly tinted anyway. Premium floor mats. Yep, we're going to get that. Rear inflatable seat belts. Wow, for only $250? Yeah, we're going to get that for a safety feature. Aluminum trim package. Now, what is this? It's optional on the Lincoln MKZ Select and Reserve, available with ebony or cappuccino interior. So we better not change that because we've got that other package, the driver package with the special interior. So we already know what that means, that if we go to try to add this, then it's going to want to remove that, and we're not going to do that. Okay, so we're still sitting at $56,340. We're skipping that. We have the HD radio. We have the Revel audio system. Oh, we can upgrade to the 20 speaker system. However, how much is that going to set us back? It doesn't say. Oh, that's included with the luxury package. We're not going to do that then. We've got the Sync 3. What's this? The bridge of weird leather trim, micro perforated, heated and cool. Well, we can't do that because we have a package, right? And so we're looking good. That seems to be the end of it. Let's get to summary. And so if we come up here, you know, we can see that the base model was $45,000. We got basically $9,600 in options. And what were they really? We got the paint was a no-cost option. We got the driver's package, the MKZ technology package. We got that retractable panoramic roof for $3,000. We popped for the climate package, the all-weather mats, the premium floor mats. These are going to be the ones that are carpeted. We got that cargo net and that rear inflatable seat belts for $250. Boy, I mean, really, you can't pass that up. I wanted to upgrade to that high-end stereo system, but that was bundled with another thing, so we couldn't really get that. And yeah, here's that print button, so I can download the PDF of this build, so we can have the spec, and I'll make it a link in the description below. So yeah, there you go. There's the 2018 Lincoln MKZ Reserve, and I tell you what, I'm impressed. A nice-looking car, 400 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. Loaded with features and options. I mean, absolutely loaded with features and options. And then with the driver's package, I mean, it's really sporty looking. A car definitely worth looking at. Hey, thanks for joining me. And again, if you find this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you know about torque vectoring, leave a comment below. Okay? Thank you.